Guys, a quick reminder before I get started that we are just really 10 days away from Police State opening in theaters. And it's going to be in theaters just 2 days, the 23rd of October, Monday, and Wednesday, the 25th. And then the virtual premiere Friday, October 27th. So it's time to make plans. It's time to mark your calendar. It's not too early. And this is especially the case if you're not just going by yourself or going with your spouse, but you're going in a group. It's really fun to see these movies with other people. So, because I promise you, you're going to be really fired up. You're going to be really stirred up. You're going to want to share your thoughts and ideas. So seeing the film in a group in the theater, I think preferably, but if not, just as, good at home is going to be great. The website to get tickets for the theater and also for the virtual premiere is policestatefilm.net, policestatefilm.net. All right. Let me talk about anti-colonialism and the way in which that anti-colonial idea, which has been percolating now in U.S. Intellectual thought since the 1960s, it's a very popular idea on the left that somehow Western civilization is a colonial project. And by extension, Israel is a colonial project. And therefore, fighting against Israel on the part of the Palestinians or fighting against the West is a good thing. And this is what third world people and black and brown people need to do. And, Barack Obama Sr., Obama's dad, was thoroughly imbued, thoroughly saturated, marinated in this philosophy of anti-colonialism, and as a result, transmitted it to Barack Obama. The anti-colonial movement has intellectuals, people like Frantz Fanon, born, I believe, in Martinique, but eventually a kind of great champion of the Algerian anti-colonial war against the French, and a great also kind of apostle of violence. Fanon actually said that violence was a cleansing force that was used by oppressed people to sort of wash away their oppression. And as I mentioned, Obama, when you read his book, Dreams from My Father, it's a deeply anti-colonial book. That was the book that I read that convinced me that, wow, this guy's not a civil rights guy in the Martin Luther King mold. His philosophy, it's not that he was born outside of America, but his ideas were. He has imported this anti-colonial philosophy from Asia, from Africa, from South America, kind of via his own father. And sure enough, when the Hamas attacks were first launched against Israel, Obama was dead silent. In fact, he was silent for days afterward. All that he did was post something about a woman in Iran who supposedly was an advocate for women and girls, and he was very enthusiastic that she won the Nobel Prize, but nothing about this other topic that is incomparably bigger and more significant. And I was thinking to myself, that's probably because he's privately excited about these attacks. He sees them through the anti-colonial lens. He thinks that this is a kind of a marvelous blow by Hamas against a colonial oppressor. And but I thought, if it's not that, what is it? Is that he doesn't care? He's too busy? He's just indifferent? Or could it be that having given millions to Iran, he's a little bit worried about, well, is this now going to be traced back to me? Yeah, Biden gave them $6 billion, but I'd given $400 million in buckets or pallets of cash to the Iranians. So in a way, are they going to say that I helped to fund all this? And then finally, Obama comes out with a strong statement in support of Israel, a real mystery. And I'm going to read the statement because Debbie and I were puzzling over it. We're like, this does not even sound like Obama. He did not write this. In fact, more likely, someone drafted it and gave it to him and said, basically, you need to sign this. You need to put this out. All Americans should be horrified and outraged by the brazen terrorist attacks on Israel and the slaughter of innocent civilians. We grieve for those who died, pray for the safe return, and stand squarely alongside our ally Israel as it dismantles Hamas. Now, that is not Obama. In fact, not only is it not Obama, it's not just alien to Obama, it's the opposite of Obama. This is not what he thinks. And so I think that Obama went along with this because he realized that at this moment, when there is a a passionate sympathy for Israel. And by and large, people who are anti-Israel have to sort of run for moral cover. Think of Rashida Tlaib running away when she's asked, does she support the killing of innocent babies? She won't say a word. She just is essentially fleeing away from the Fox reporter who's chasing her, asking her this question. And so Obama, in a way, is a little more subtle. And he goes, listen, sometimes even in the anti-colonial movement, you have to make a little bit of a tactical retreat. And so I need to sort of distance myself from these Hamas attacks. I'll have time later. In fact, he did while he was president, do his best to undermine America's special relationship with Israel. I'm sure he does not wish Israel well. And so I see this as a clever statement by Obama to avoid responsibility for ideas that he still holds and policies that he made. Mike Lindell has a passion to help you get the best sleep of your life. He didn't just stop with the MyPillow pillows. He also created the Giza Dream bed sheets. These sheets look and feel great, which means an even better night's sleep, which is crucial for your overall health. Mike found the world's best cotton called Giza. It's ultra soft and breathable, but also extremely durable. And Mike's latest deal, sale of the year, for a limited time, you get 50% off the Giza Dream sheets, marking prices down as low as $29.98, depending on the size. Go to mypillow.com and a promo code Dinesh. There you'll find this offer, but also deep discounts on all the MyPillow products. The robes, the MyPillow pillows, the MyPillow 2.0 mattress topper, MyPillow kitchen towel sets, and so much more. The number to call, 800-876-0227. Once again, it's 800-876-0227, or go to mypillow.com to get the discount. You need to use the promo code DINESH Dinesh.